We got to invest in these people because they are going to move back into our neighborhoods, and they're going to be our neighbors, and we don't want them in there doing drugs and stabbing and killing each other or getting involved in violence and gangbanging in there. We want them to have pride as men and to be able to be an asset to their community, to their job place, to their church, to their community center, whatever it is when they get out of prison. So that's what I'm passionate about today.
Willie D. Live.
But so I was angry as a young man, 13 years old, and
say that again, man. They had a place for you. Expound on that.
They do got a place for you. You get out of line, and whatever you're robbing, shooting, killing, running the streets, hurting people. They got a place for you, and they ain't never gonna run out of places for you. And that's something that I'm passionate about today. Is while I was in prison in D.C. and doing this bid right now, this 46 months I just got out 3 weeks ago. I've started a foundation. You were talking about justice reform. We got to get there together. I want to reform the justice system. I know there's countries around the world. America leads the world in a lot of different things, and there's no excuse that we're not leading the world in our justice system. We should be pouring into these people that have come from the least educated, poorest backgrounds statistically. I'm not saying they're poor or stupid. I'm saying that statistically these people, minorities, whatever they are, white people, whoever they are, they're poor and undereducated. And so we need to be pouring into these people. We need to be creating opportunities for training and education, and we need to bring these jobs back that are overseas in China or Thailand or Mexico, wherever that. And they need to be building factories outside of these prisons. So now, A, B, and C inmate can go and they can start training with Google or Amazon or Chevrolet or whoever it is, and we need to incentivize it for these corporations to bring these businesses back and invest in these men in prison. You don't have to pay them the full rate, but give them $5 an hour or $3 an hour. And then now these men who have been a burden on their families and involved in the justice system, you got mama and grandmama sending money to them, $50 here, $100 there, and they're in there 20 years. Now these guys are making enough money that they can be an asset to the community. They can be an asset to their children. They can send mama some rent money, or they can send their kids and buy them some shoes for school or their school supplies, or pay their child support or pay their fines. We got to invest in these people because they are going to move back into our neighborhoods, and they're going to be our neighbors, and we don't want them in there doing drugs and stabbing and killing each other or getting involved in violence and gangbanging in there. We want them to have pride as men and to be able to be an asset to their community, to their job place, to their church, to their community center, whatever it is when they get out of prison. So that's what I'm passionate about today. So
see that sounds too much like right. See, America, we represent 5% of the world population, yet we represent 25% of the prison population in the world. Now, that is disgusting. And, for us to change that, it's going to take some political revolutionaries, because you and I can only do so much as citizens and activists. The people that we put in position of power are the ones who can actually make those things happen. But many of them are not going to make it happen because they make more money off of bodies being put in the prisons. Special interest groups, lobbyists, all the way down the line, they get paid more money to basically sell us out. There is no excuse for us being such a so-called technologically advanced country and having people bring in manufactured meat to put in our stores so that our families can put on the table to feed ourselves. There's no reason why these people should be able to allow these companies to sell us fruits that don't have seeds. They know this stuff is killing us, and they're selling us out to the highest bidder. So I would be interested in seeing what politician stands up for that. I know that RFK Jr. is passionate about nutrition and straightening that thing out. I'm really I'm looking forward to see what he does with that, because I'm telling you, man, like, we're in trouble. And as much as money is important, quality of life is more important than money.